Alex and Nicole. Those are my 2 children. And I just was wondering, Nicole, I told you, she's like an old soul. So there's something there. I get this feeling about her since she was born. And Alex, I was just wondering, how do their futures look as far as...
Well, futures are a very free-willed choice. And as a parent, of course, you're going to be there to guide them and to... Nicole thinks she knows everything. Because I just saw her going, you know. How old is she?
She's 9. she's a character.
Yes, so
she told me she used to be a masseuse in another life.
Well, she probably was.
I think she was.
She was a lot of things in another life, okay?
So
she was your mother in another life.
Well, that doesn't surprise me.
Yes, she was your mother in another life. She still wants to boss you around.
She does.
She still thinks she knows more than you do. But children between this age and the time they get to be 24 or 5, they think parents are the most stupid things they will ever put on earth.
Right.
So, and then they wake up and discover we have brains too. Nicole is going to be fine. She's very feisty. She's very fiery. She's got a good brain. She does love the dramatics. She loves the science and she loves the dramatics. Whether she gets into which she can go either way in terms of her career. She will go through a much quieter period when her karma starts. Karma starts when they're going to their teens, but it's not. She doesn't have a heavy karma. Okay, she came this time to really reap what she sowed in other lifetimes and to enjoy. She's a little unconventional, so that's going to be a challenge for you. More for her father than for you, because he's very conservative. You're more open-minded about things, so she'll need some support in that. But I don't see. There doesn't seem to be any. They're not showing me anything other than she's a happy kid.
Mm-hmm. Very happy.
Yeah. So you know if anything happens and she doesn't have that happy stuff, you don't ignore it, you go after it. Right. That's good with her. She loves animals.
She loves dogs
and
animals. She does.
Yes, totally. She loves animals. So.
Then there's Alex.
And then there's Alex. Alex is a totally different personality. How old is Alex?
Alex is 14.
He's older.
Oh, 15. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Alex needs a lot of encouragement. He needs a lot of support. He needs to be focused on things. He needs to be brought in and focused. He really has low self-esteem, which has nothing to do with you or his father. He came in with that. He came in with the fear of failure and the fear of rejection. He's got the fear of rejection big time. So it's all about working with him. And you have to impress upon him that whatever's going on around him with school, because peers are really, really terrible these days,
yep.
That if they're after him, well, he needs to talk to you about it, but also you need to teach him how to not personalize it. Okay. When somebody is going on and on about him, they're telling you more about them than they are about him. Okay? And that's the message he needs to get into his head. Not to personalize it.
Okay.
And that kind of guidance and that kind of reassurance and that kind of he's just going through growing spurts. Does he play sports?
No. He's a musician. He's a very talented drummer.
Oh wow.
Very.
Yeah, well, I have a grandson and a son that are great talented drummers.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Energy out.
Oh, it's wonderful, yeah. It's really, really good.
Yeah.
Well, then that's what he should be encouraged to do.
He enjoys watching hockey, though. He enjoys.
He does.
Yeah, he does the stats and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that's the. But you see, the energy he's put it into the drums, because that's why I saw the energy. I thought maybe he played football.
Yeah.
You know, that drive.
Yeah.
But if he's put it into drums.
Yeah, he's got a big drive. He's definitely a driven child.
That's great.
Very driven.
Yeah. So you just need to work on with the fear of failure and the fear of rejection with him, in terms of encouraging him to, their emotional things. He doesn't talk about them very much.
Doesn't.
He has a hard time.
Yeah, doesn't. I don't think he knows always how to articulate what he's thinking.
Well, boys often don't
Right.
until they get a little older.
Yeah.
But what he can do is write.
Yes.
he can write it all down if he can't verbalize it. It gets it out, whatever mood, whatever way it's going to be. Does he have friends?
Not many.
I see one friend that's close to him. It's a male.
Trying to. Oh yes, he does have one. Lucas. Yep. They're kind of similar.
Yeah. Well, as long as he talks to you, as long as he knows you're there from, he needs that backdrop. He'll be fine.
I was wondering how he was doing with the loss of my father, because they were really close.
He's not talking about it. He won't talk to me about it. He talks to him, though. He talks to his grandfather.
He does. He pretends he's him.
Yeah.
He pretends what?
He's my dad. Sometimes, like he tries to imitate my dad.
He wears his clothes.
Wears his clothes and tries to say the things he says.
That's
what
how
he
he's.
would say.
That's how he's grieving.
Yeah.
Let him do it.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
It's cute.
That's how he's grieving. Yeah. That's how he's honoring him and grieving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's honoring him. Is
Yes.
What he's doing. And Alex tends to do that with people. So
That's pretty cool.
it is.
Yeah, I think that's
It's a very
pretty cool.
different way. And
Well, he's
very
an older
unique.
soul than your daughter, mind you.
Yes.
Yeah. But being an older soul doesn't mean you're a wise soul.
Right.
You could be an adolescent soul and still be as old as the hills.
Yep. Like Bill. Just think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's true.
no, he's a good kid. He's okay. Right now, I don't see anything that's there. And if you work with him with that fear of rejection, fear of failure, that's going to open up a lot more when he understands there's no such thing as failure. There's only rejection if you personalize it.
Right.
And if you don't take to heart what other people say about you, then who cares?
Right. Yeah.
I don't know if this is the right question, but he's been having issues with his skin lately, and he has these rashes on his back and really bad. What did they have?
Keratosis or some kind of a eczema that doesn't. Yeah.
Well, when you look at that from a spiritual level, it all has to do with he's not quite feeling comfortable in his own skin. He's not expressing. He's not like he needs to. You know, the energy of the drums. He's suppressing his energy. His energy is big, and he needs to go boom with his energy because he's got boom boom energy.
Yeah.
So he needs to find some kind of a way of working that energy out besides the drums. So I don't know what if he likes to play. I mean, it'd be great if he would just kick a ball. He needs to kick a ball around, whether it's soccer or football, whether it's with you or with somebody else. He needs to get that energy out. And that would just keep the energy rolling, and that would definitely rejuvenate his whole body and his whole skin. Oftentimes skin ailments are related to being frustrated and not comfortable in your own body. He needs to kick something. I don't know why he just do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boys tend to need to do.
Or he needs to box.
Box.
You know,
Yeah,
box.
get their
Box or
frustrations
kick.
out.
Get just
He has
to
a lot of
level the
pent up.
energy. Yeah, that pent up energy. So, and it becomes more pent up when you become a teenager.
Oh yeah.
You know. So he needs to do that.
Yes, he does. To get him an outlet.